Hello friends, in this video we are going to see the very basic concept of average velocity. Now what is average velocity? It is the total displacement by the total time. So that seems to be very easy, right? Now in integral form, average velocity can be written as 0 to t v 0 to capital T v t dt by 0 to capital T dt. Now this is quite simple. Now why we are so much stressing upon the concept of average velocity? The only reason is that it makes our problems extremely simply. Let's see how. Before that, we are going to see a very small example. It is an observation, you can say. So let me make a table of the time versus the velocity. So here we have the time and here we have velocity. Time is in second and velocity is in meter per second. Okay, so from 0 to 1 second, let the velocity be 5 meter per second. From 1 to 2 seconds, the velocity be 10 meter per second. From 2 to 3 seconds, let it be 15 meter per second. From 3 to 4, let it be 20 meter per second. Okay. So here we see that the velocity is linearly changing with time. So that's an important observation that you must see. The velocity is linearly changing with time. So let us calculate the displacement of the first 1 second. So this is 5 into 1, that is 5 meter. Again from 1 to 2 seconds, it is 10 into 2 minus 1, that is 10 meters. Again from 2 to 3 seconds, it is 15 into 3 minus 2, that is 15 meters. Again from 3 to 4 seconds, it is 20 into 4 minus 3, that is 20 meters. So what is the net displacement? Net displacement equals to 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 whole meter. What is this equals to? This is equals to 5 plus 15 20, 20 plus 20 40, 40 plus 10 50, 50 meters. Okay. Now you can see one thing. What is the average of these velocities? It is 5 plus 10 plus 4, 15 plus 20 by 4. Simple. That is equals to 50 by 4. And what is the total time? Total time is 4 seconds. V average equal to 50 by 4 meter per second. T total equal to 4 seconds. So V average into T total equal to 50 by 4 meter per second into 4 seconds equal to 50 meters. So this is an important observation. This is net displacement is equals to average velocity into time in case of only in case of no in case of you can write in case of uniform acceleration. That is the case when velocity linearly varies with time. This is important. Now we can easily tackle some problems where acceleration is uniform very easily. How? Let us see one problem. Suppose, let me use one more page, the next page. Suppose in the last second of its motion, a projectile falling downward travels 45 meters. Find the height from which it is dropped. Now we can solve this problem very easily in one line using the concept of average velocity. Let's see how. We know that acceleration due to gravity g equal to 10 meter per second square. That's an approximate value, but we can use it simply for the purpose of JEE. If not given in JEE, we can use g equal to 10 meter per second square. If it is given 9.8 or 9.81 meter per second square, then we are going to use that value only. Otherwise, by convention, we are going to use g equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay. So let t be the time taken, time of fall. Okay. So what is the velocity in t after t minus 1 second? The velocity is g into t minus 1, that is 10 into t minus 1. Now what is the velocity after t seconds? It is g into t, that is 10 into t, meter per second. So what is the average velocity in the last second of motion? V average equal to 10t plus 10t minus 10 by 2, that is 10t minus 5. Now this 10t minus 5 into 1 second, since it is the last second of motion, so into 1 second, average velocity into time, this is the total distance travelled. This is equals to 45 meters. So 10t equal to 45 plus 5 equal to 50, t equal to 5. Now height equals to half gt square when it is dropped. Okay, so half into 10 into 5 square, that is 125 meters. This is a very shortcut method of doing this problem. You don't need to do the tedious formula x equal to ut plus half gt square and then solve a quadratic equation and then doing it in the long way. This method is correct, but when you have to save time, you cannot do this method. This method is much better. Okay. So that's all about average velocity. Thank you.